I got Bilal with me today.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to be taking a mock test in the Birmingham South Yardley area. Now you have taken quite a few driving lessons with me, and you have been driving automatic with family members. Okay, I'm not going to say when your test date is, but you have got a test date very soon. Okay, and we'll do the mock test today. I want you to be following road signs, so not putting sat nav on. I'm going to give you directions and ask you to follow road signs or traffic signs. Is there anything you want to ask me about the test?
No, that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how the test works?
Yeah.
Okay. To start off with, then the examiner is going to ask you for your provisional license. I don't need to do that. I've already seen that. They also ask you to read the number plate. I've already checked that, so don't need to be doing that. But what I do need to be doing is ask you a tell me question. Okay, so I'm going to start with the tell me question. Tell me how you would check your side or direction indicators are working correctly before you start a journey.
You would either switch the hazards on or switch the indicators on for left and right, and then ask somebody to check if they're working.
Okay, I'm more than happy with that. Okay, so you can start the car for me. Okay, remember to take your time, okay? And I will ask you to follow road or traffic signs. Whenever you're ready, then we'll continue driving. At the mini roundabout, you are taking a right. It's your second exit. Silver car on the left. Don't worry about the drives, just stop behind that silver car for me. Okay, I'm happy there. When you're ready, continue driving. I do want you to follow traffic signs now, okay? So you will be following signs for ACOX. taking your mock test today, what would you be doing?
Probably sleeping.
What's it be?
Sleeping,
Right here, please. Okay, just stop somewhere after this road on the left, don't worry about the dress. When you're ready, continue following signs, okay? So this time I want you to follow road signs for Solihull. want you to follow signs now for King's Heath, please. Safe to do so, put your rear demister on or demist your rear screen. And try not to switch it on off unless you're told to. Signs for King's Heath, okay? first road on your left. Okay, when you can stop somewhere safe on the left. It's fine, just leave it. Just when you're ready, carry on driving. The roundabout, take a left first exit. Stop somewhere safe on the left again, please. Okay, when you're ready, continue driving. Take your first road on your right, please. Okay, stop. Okay, I want you to use this vehicle in front to do the reverse parallel park. Complete the maneuver within 2 car lengths. Okay, whenever you're ready. Happy there?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're ready, carry on driving. Right at the end of the road. Take your first left.
How long would the actual test take?
The actual tyre test is normally, I would say, between 35 to 40 minutes.
Where are we going?
If I don't give you directions.
No. Oh, okay, straight.
right at the end, please. Left here. Take your first road on your left, please. Mini roundabout, take a right second exit. Stop on the left by this second tree, okay, just before the road. Just stop on the left here. Signal for me. More to the left, more to the left, more to the left. Yeah, come off the brake. Just come off the brake. Come off the brake. Just keep braking. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, secure the car. Let me switch the engine off for me, please. Now I have got involved here, okay, but I'm going to still give you another driving fault for this. Because I'm sure you would have stopped like you have previously.
Yeah.
Okay, if that was your driving test today, and not the one obviously coming up, do you think you'd have passed or failed?
Failed.
Failed. What do you think you'd have failed on?
So zebra crossing at the start that I didn't indicate on 2 roundabouts.
So now the indicating on the roundabouts isn't a serious fault because you haven't affected anyone, okay? But one of them you are correct, but for the wrong reason. But I'll talk about that, okay? Now in total we have 10 driving faults, which is a lot, okay? 2 of them are for your signal. So this roundabout here, going right, you went onto it, started to go to the right before you signaled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a must. Okay, necessary too for you to signal. Then you came to the Swan Island where you're going left first exit. Again, you're not signaling.
Yeah.
Okay, or you didn't signal at all, in fact. So they're the 2 signals. You got 1 driving fault for your normal lane positioning. Okay,
Yeah.
where after this roundabout we went towards the right. There were some cars parked on the left and you had to be further over to the right. A woman was driving towards us. You're just too far over to the right in her lane, so she's had to move to the left to go around you. So you're just going too wide, okay? So your normal lane position is too far right. You got 2 driving faults for steering control. Okay, one of them was at Fox Hollies near the Greg's roundabout. You know where the Lidl is in Fox Hollies Road.
Yeah.
You're going too far onto the roundabout and then turning. You need to be following your lane towards the left straight away.
Yeah.
And then we went left onto Dolphin Lane from Alton Boulevard west or east. Is it east?
I think it's
okay.
east.
You went left and you were again quite wide.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's steering control. You got one driving fault for your progress, appropriate speed. On the Commentary Road, it is a 40-mile-per-hour road.
Yeah,
Not once did you have the intentions of going over 30. I know there was a red car in front of you, it slowed you down, but then they turned off. So you should have gained speed again. You didn't get back over 30, and in fact, you started to before the Swan Island. You were still on that slip road. It's 40. You're starting to drop below 20 now. Okay?
Yeah.
So be careful with that speed. The biggest problem with your driving faults is you've got 4 driving faults for the same category.
Oh.
Okay. I haven't given you a serious fault, but if you had one more, then it would have been.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the way you're stopping on the left. So your normal stop position isn't good. You're too far. One of the times you're about a meter away. The one on the dual carriageway on the Stockfield Road. Okay. The problem here is the angle you're coming in at is too sharp. Okay. All you need to do is turn the steering slightly to one direction and slide. So you just come at an angle like this.
Yeah.
You're going in and then trying to go back out, and you're going back out onto the road a lot of the time. So just turn the steering a lot more. So there's 4 driving faults for that. Now obviously that would still be a pass, but the reason you failed is because you've got 2 serious faults.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the first one you've mentioned already, at them zebra crossings. Now there was a guy approaching, to me as well, to be honest. He didn't look like he was going to cross. All of a sudden he's turned around.
Yeah.
Okay, but you were on the zebra crossing.
So you don't need to stop.
So how can you stop before the zebra crossing? You physically can't. What you have got a serious fault for is use of your mirrors, changing your speed. So you've just slammed on your brakes like an emergency stop. Not having a look what's behind us. Okay, so in that sense, I would have said, just continue driving. Okay, he didn't step onto the road. Didn't look like he was about to. He stopped and had a look. Okay, so it's the way you broke. Okay, so you use of your mirrors there. And the second serious fault was, what do you think it was?
Second. I don't know.
It's it was on the maneuver, so you only done the one maneuver. It's the reverse parallel parking. Now it's your controls for your parking brake. You left the parking brake on, your handbrake on all the way through. Okay? So yes, you try to put it down. You put it down half, but there's a red sign on the dashboard indicating that your parking brake's still on, and you've completed the whole maneuver with the parking brake on. And that was your second serious fault. Was it a decent enough drive? I think it was a decent enough drive, but not decent enough to pass. Anything you want to ask me?
No.
Sure? Okay. Thank you for participating in one of the mock tests. It will go on obviously YouTube, and some of the faults, shorter forms will go on to TikTok as well. Okay.